Hey guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in today. This video is about the 5 beauty products that I keep in my makeup bag for work. I work at Sephora and right now I have to wear a mask all day and I'm only allowed to bring a few items in. So I have to be pretty selective of what I bring, but I feel like I have pretty much staples in my makeup bag, whether it's these specific products or this type of product, and this is the one that I have. So we're just gonna go into this. The makeup bag that I use for work is this one here. It's just my standard Sephora employee makeup bag. It's super cute. I don't think you can buy it anywhere, but this is what I use. I only am allowed to bring 5 items in. I also always keep my toothbrush and toothpaste in my locker. And then sometimes I have deodorant as well, like in my car. So there's other things that I use throughout the day, but this is what I bring for makeup. So that's what we're diving into. The first thing that I have is my Charlotte Tilbury Compact. This is something that I've purchased. I have a couple of them. I have one here at home and then I bring one with me to work. And it's just a really great, easy powder that I can use right after my ops part of my day. So if you're new here, I'm the operations lead at our location. So in the morning, I'm super busy, super sweaty, super greasy from moving fixtures, lifting things, lifting boxes, doing like a whole bunch of things running around. And then when the store opens, I have to be like presentable and I need to have my makeup looking right. And sometimes it's really hard to do after a really busy morning. So I have to have a way for me to kind of tone down the shine, look a little bit more seamless like I was when I first walked into work. So I always have this powder on hand. It's just really easy. It doesn't really add coverage, but it just kind of makes everything look a little bit more presentable, a little bit more flawless, a little bit more seamless. If my blush has gotten funky, it can kind of diffuse the situation a little bit. Now I do wear a mask on half of my face, so I really don't have to worry about the bottom half of my face, but this is also great for maybe after work I'm going to a winery or me and Dave are going to be doing something. I want my makeup to look good after taking my mask off, and so this can kind of touch up those situations too. So I normally always have this in my makeup bag. Comes in super handy for both at work and also getting off work to look like a normal person. So this is the first thing that I always keep in here. I have the shade 1 in Fair. Sometimes I do wish there was like an in-between shade between fair and medium. Like I wish there was a light shade because sometimes this seems a little too light and the medium looks a little too dark. So I wish there was an in-between shade, but I really love the powder and would recommend it. Also, I'm going to mention this because it is in my bag right now. And this is the type of product that I would have in my bag, but not necessarily this one because it's brand new to me. Still trying it out, but I always have oil absorbing sheets for the same situation where I'm like sweaty and gross at work and then my makeup may look a little bit more greasy or I've gotten some oils throughout the day. And it's always good to have oil absorbing sheets or something to kind of just like help the situation, especially since we're wearing a mask. It's hot, it's sweaty, you get like buildup around the nose of like oil and sebum and it just looks kind of gross. Or like makeup is starting to like break apart because you're hot and you're like breathing your own breath. It's not a fun situation. So I always have oil absorbing sheets, and I did just recently purchase this yesterday because I am filming this on the 4th. So this is the Rare Beauty oil absorbing and something, Blot and Glow. Is that a Blot and Glow kit? What we have here is like a 2-part system. It's very bulky packaging. I'm not a huge fan of it because it takes up a lot of space, but I am curious about trying the 2 products inside, so maybe I'll like take it out of this compact for work and maybe bring this more with me when I'm traveling, but I think it's really bulky packaging, not a huge fan of it. Anyways, about the products, it does have oil blotting sheets here, and then this powder is supposed to be like diffused with some like glowy properties, so after you blot and you're like matte, you can kind of add a little bit more life to your skin. I used it yesterday. So far, I'm impressed. I do like the oil absorbing sheets. It worked fine for me. I don't have super oily skin, so it worked for what I needed it to. This is the type of product I would love to have in my bag. It's just oil absorbing sheets. These are the ones that I'm using. So that's what I have. The next thing I have is a mascara. I usually have a small mini mascara, mostly because in the morning my eyes are really watery. I have really bad allergies, and when I'm doing my makeup before work, often I don't put on mascara because I'm worried that my eyes will run and my mascara will run with it. So I normally wait on mascara until right before the store opens, so that way I can look like fresh and awake. And this is also a great product to have again in your bag if you're transitioning from work to I'm saying eating out because all I want to do is go to a winery right now. Anyway, so the mascara that I've really been loving for that is the Anastasia one. It's their only mascara. It's brand new. Well, it's been around for a few months, but I feel like it happened right before quarantine, so it didn't have its moment to shine. But I love this mascara so much because it does not clump at all. You can reapply 4 hours later or 6 hours later, and it just gives you more volume and length without clumping at all. It's so good. It has like some vegan something polymers that helps things to not stick together. I don't know the science behind it, but I do know that it works, and I like that I'm able to use it right before the store opens, so my lashes look volumized and lengthened and doesn't clump at all. It looks really feathery and long, and I can also use it right after I get off work and like reapply and just again refresh my makeup. So I've really been liking this mascara. I have the mini size, I also have the full size, and I feel like this is one of those formulas that works well with both tubes. Like, you know, some mascaras work better in a mini than they do in the full size. The next thing that I have, which has been pretty much a staple in my purse for about 6 weeks now, is this one here from Kosas. This is their wet lip oil, and this is in the shade Jellyfish. I forget, whenever I read the name of this one, I'm like, oh, that's such a fun name. Anyways, this is in the shade Jellyfish. It's just a clear, simple gloss, but it's not quite a gloss. It's like almost like a balm because it is an oil. So it's a lip oil that's really hydrating. It doesn't have any type of pigment, although they do have some that do have pigment. This is just the really simple. I'm just gonna put it on top so you can see the shine. It's really, really pretty and comfortable. This has been really great to wear underneath the mask because it's not sticky and it doesn't stick to the mask like when I'm talking or anything. Kind of just like, I don't know, it just makes my lips feel really comfortable. Again, it's something I can use right off work and look a little bit more presentable, and also it just keeps my lips nourished and I don't get chapped lips at all. So it does have some like hydrating benefits to it, and I think it also has hyaluronic acid in there, so it is hydrating. I'm flying through this product, so I don't know if I'd repurchase it because of the price point, but I also know I've really been liking it, so I'll have to report back on you. But I love having some type of like clear balmy oil or clear balmy gloss in my makeup bag for work. This is just happens to be, again, the one that I've been using. Fifth item is always another lip product. So I always have like some clear balm situation or this type of oil. I also like to have something that has a little bit more pigment for when I am going somewhere and I want to look, again, a little bit more presentable for when I'm clocking out. So I have been using this one pretty consistently for a while now. This is the Sephora Collection Melting Lip Click. It's in the shade Raspberry. And you would think with this packaging, it's like really dark, like purple packaging, that it's going to be a really bold, dark, like purpley color. If you look at it here, it's like really, really dark and vampy. But when you actually put it on, it's just like the most beautiful, like maroon, which is great for fall, but I wear it all year round. It's really comfortable, it's really hydrating, so after taking my mask off, the last thing I want is a really drying lip product. So have something like balmy, but also have pigment is just something I've really been enjoying, especially again if we're like gonna be going out or me just coming home and I just wanna have something fun on my lips. I have been reaching for this one a lot. This is one of the products that is a staple, either in this color or I also have the shade 3. It's like the brownish color. One of those is always in my bag, and this has been a really great find. I think they're like $14, $12 or $14. Definitely is something I love to have with me in my makeup bag for work. And those are the 5 items that I have most days. Again, some are not necessarily these items. It's just the type of product I need to have to just last throughout the day to make myself feel better at work and feel not as gross, because it can be really gross and sweaty, or you're just like so sick of like having your mask on all day and just having like a lip balm or some type of like oil absorbing thing just to make yourself feel better about the whole situation has been crucial, but also just to make yourself look less nasty when you get off work to like go do something else in the real world. So hopefully this helped you if maybe you are getting back to work after being home for a while, or you're just curious what I have along with me during my workday at Sephora to like just make my day better. So thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.